Welcome back, everybody. Okay, the days are blending into one another. Whether you're bored or you're stress eating, yes to both of those, we have a fix. Dr. Joey Shulman is back to show us to reach for healthier options. We're calling it Eat This, Not That, and it's easier than you think. It's so good to see you. How are you, Dr. Joey? I miss you. I follow you on Instagram. I love the picture of you and your twin. Crazy, you look alike. How that happens. Exactly alike. How are you?
I'm good. I miss you too, but we're Instagram friends.
We totally are. I cannot wait to see you in the flesh, but I always get so inspired by your posts. You have delicious recipes and offerings all the time. So let's get into it. First things first, instead of chips, which is a go-to, you have that crunch. Frankie mentioned lettuce. That's way too healthy for some of us, so you have something in between.
Right. So instead of chips, which I know people are mindlessly eating and munching these days, is you want to do things that are a little bit healthier. So you can do kale chips or beet chips or any sort of sweet potato chip is amazing. So anything that's a little bit healthier, doesn't have trans fatty acids in it, amazing.
And there are a lot more of those options on the shelves now. And I guess the thing is you're reaching for more nutrient-dense foods, so it's better for you rather than those foods that create what?
So exactly. And you always want to flip your label and look at the trans fatty acids because those are the inflammatory fats and nobody wants to be inflamed. You can feel it. So that's where the chips fall as a not a great food.
As a saying, let the chips fall where they may, make them healthier. Then you're talking about baked goods. You're saying instead switch to dark chocolate.
Right. So if you're prepping a cookie, Dina, because you're stressed or you're emotional, which a lot of people are these days, I get that. That cookie's filled with refined flours and sugar, so what goes up must come down.
Yeah.
And you'll find that you'll feel a little bit tired after it. It's that blood sugar fluctuation. So dark chocolate doesn't have that. So if you grab a couple pieces of dark chocolate, it's a great sweet fix. It keeps blood sugar stable. It's good for heart health. So 70% dark chocolate, amazing.
Okay, now let's talk about orange juice. You say the better option is to have that glass of water and eat the fruit. How come?
Well, you know, if you're having a glass of juice, it's all sugar. Again, if you're looking to lose weight, it's not a great idea. Also, actual fruit contains fiber, and there's various antioxidants that we're losing the process of making into a juice.
Yeah.
So you do want to, I always say, eat the fruit, drink the water.
Now, when it comes to red meat, we know it can have, some negative impacts on our health if we eat too much, as well as the planet or for ethical reasons. So you have a healthier alternative that you can swap out, at least if you can, once in a while.
You know, I am a vegetarian. I'm not pushing that on everybody, but red meat is pro-inflammatory. It is really not good for the environment. Like, I won't beat that drum too much, but it really is not good. So I'm not saying everyone has to go 100% plant-based. But if we can have healthier options like fish that is properly caught, I mean, if it can be organic or if it can be wild fish, amazing. My whole thing is that the food chain, the food system, healthier choices really should be available for everybody. So whether it's grass-fed beef is much better. But yes, salmon is a lot healthier, or ground chicken, because it's not as inflammatory, Dina, and it's easier to digest. So if you can have some great fish, it's filled with omega-3, great for brain health, supports your immune system. It's great.
Very satisfying, satiating. Let's talk about the white rice debate. A lot of people are like, I need that starchy carb. What do I eat?
Right.
My kids will only eat white rice. What can you have instead?
I mean, I get it. White rice is delicious. We all want white rice. But white rice is high on the glycemic index. So it can cause mood fluctuations. It can cause weight gain. There's some really great alternatives, whether it's a cauliflower rice that you want to go for, and I'm happy to offer recipes on. I have great cauliflower rice recipes. Whether it's brown rice, there's nothing wrong with brown rice, Gina. It's a great superfood, really high in fiber, really good for digestion, and just as satisfying.
Okay, now, those barbecues, they're delicious. You make a little burger, you slap the buns on top, and you got yourself a meal. You're saying you could swap out the bun for a healthier option.
You can do a lettuce bun. You can do a tomato bun. So you can still put all your condiments on there. You can do a lettuce wrap. So if you are wanting to get rid of the grains, that is an option. If you do want a healthier grain, on my Instagram, I'm always posting like healthier gluten-free options or whole grain options that you can have for bread.
Yes, I've taken a lot of your suggestions. We were talking during the break, the O'Dough's bagels and the cauliflower pizza, all that goodness. Also, instead of eating white pasta, you say try spaghetti squash, or you could do zucchini.
Yeah. So all of the spaghetti squash, zucchini, great, low in the glycemic index, isn't going to make you feel, and again, sometimes people will have pasta,
Yeah.
but as an alternative, if you have your marinara sauce, you're good to go.
And it tastes delicious.
Yeah.
You just
it does.
need something for that sauce. Thank you so much. Where do we find out more information? You're always so knowledgeable and wonderful, and I love all your recipes. Where do we go, Dr. Joey?
Just go to my Instagram, Dr. Joey Schulman.
Perfect. Here's to good health. What are we making for breakfast this morning? I'm nosy right now. Are you going to do like a little avocado on toast?
I'm going to do my Odo's bagel with avocado and
Yum.
tomato.
I love those
Yeah.
too. Thank you for that.
Thanks,
We'll be
Cecilia.
back with more BT right after this. Chewing all that, friends. You'll feel better.